he came in, he paid, what is it, 1.2 something? Was it 1.2 billion or something? Where did that money even go? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Into the Glazer's pocket. Into the Glazer's pocket.
Right. So that's my point. My point is he's come in, he's paid that money already. People are not taking that into consideration. It's not like they've said, oh, 1.2 billion, but this money's going to come in and we're going to use this money to help you sort of get along with it. I feel like the Glazers have got off with 1.26 billion, and Jim Ratcliffe now is thinking, right, how can I cut this? How can I cut that? How can I cut that? But I understand it. But what you have to understand is that Manchester United as a football club has lost its way, completely. Yeah. Because when Ed Woodward was here and he was doing what he was doing, everyone was onto Ed Woodward. But the reality of Ed Woodward brought some cracking players through the door. That's the truth. What he got, he might have overpaid for them, but he might have. By the end of the day, he was getting sponsorship deals, and everything was if you look at what was going on when Ed Woodward was around, on the whole, he had the numbers right. But people say, "Oh, he's a banker. He's this, that, and the third." Go look at Real Madrid. Real Madrid go and buy great player after great player. There's no system. There's no thingy. If the player's world class, we want him. They stuck to their way. They've gone. They was getting slapped up by Liverpool and that. When Ronaldo first went over there, they paid 87 million for him. They was nowhere near the Champions League then. Do you understand? They stuck to their guns, and now Real Madrid will always be Real Madrid because that's how they roll. We decided to change ourselves because basically maybe the fan pressure, Ferguson leaving as well, because a lot of people believe in this Manchester United way. It's rubbish. Manchester United before Ferguson was Spurs. The North was Spurs of the North. Yeah, there's a Ferguson way, but there's not a Man United way. I'm sorry, there's not. Yeah, Ferguson came in, won all them trophies, put us on the map. After Ferguson, there is nothing. Yeah, because even before so, because I mean, we won 7 leagues and a Champions League. Go and look at all the other teams in that. They was winning leagues and all them things at them times as well. So it wasn't a thing like that. Man United had the Ferguson way, but that's what people need to let go of. Ferguson's gone now, so we're gonna have to sit through a lot of changes. New way, especially and a new direction before we can make a victory. Yes, you're not gonna like people, and you're not gonna like certain people and certain people's decisions. But because, for instance, the new stadium says to me is that what they're trying to create is this situation where when you come to see Man United, you come there and you spend from 9 o'clock till 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, and you spend. Yeah, so you can go to the shops. You can go to whatever else has got all the stuff they got around it or whatnot. So it's just basically they're selling the whole thing where you're captive there for the majority of the day of the Man United experience, and that's going to make loads of money. So in the long run, when the money's getting made and it's coming into and the club's sustainable and things like that, and next thing you know, we're not fucking scrambling around 20 odd million to go get Dorgus, and we're looking at the next Mbappes and the next Ronaldos and all this, and we can go and pay for it. No one's going to care. No one's actually going to say, no, you know what? Jim Ratcliffe gave that interview in 2025, and I'm still not happy with him, but this is what's going on. So I think for me, it's a thing where people just want to mark their territory.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
It's draining. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Do I have the right to reply, Saeed? Do I have the right to reply?
Because we need to move on the conversation.
Because I just wanted to show. I shared something with him. Yeah, he said we only protest. Yeah, that's what Trap said. Not personally to me. I'm not taking it personally. But that talking point's been had. I just shared a thing. Yes, Saeed, please bring it up just to show it to people.
I haven't got anything.
No, I just shared the thing. It's just,
this one here. Okay.
Once again,
look, if you highlight that side, that's 15 years ago. That's when Manchester United were going back to Champions League finals. That's when we're winning 3 leagues in a row. So the idea that we only talk about the Glazers when we're not winning something is false. It's false. It's been 20 years. Every year there's been at least one protest against the Glazers, whether we were successful or not. And by the way, Manchester United have never been Spurs. That's blasphemy. You're on a Manchester United channel. We're talking about we've been Spurs. We've never been like Spurs. We've never been like Spurs. Manchester United were winning FA Cups, FA Cups back to back and being successful and playing attacking, entertaining football, right? For we were not winning league titles. Yeah, I grant you that. What you said is partly true. Only three managers have won the league at Manchester United. 3. That's the most shocking thing. 3 managers have only won the league. So I give you that. But Manchester United were nothing like that. We were an entertaining football club even when we were crap. And that is the point I want to make. So Manchester United, at the height of the Manchester United success, when we were going back to another Champions League final, when we were winning 3 league titles in a row, majority of that stadium was decked out of anti-Glazer. The point that I'm not judging, Jim, Glazers I already hate. I'm judging Jim in the last 12 months. He's made horrendous mistakes and foreseeable, dumb, stupid mistakes. That's what I'm on about. That's what I'm being critical about. I'm not critical about what the new stadium is. I said 10 years ago, Manchester United need a new stadium to get more revenue because of the amount of fans that we've got globally. And the amount of fans that would come, the amount of people that in Manchester that go, you know what, I would go to get a match ticket, but the amount of people that we know locally who want to get tickets to go and watch good football. But for me, you can have all the great stadiums. And the last thing I say about the stadium, you remember what Arsene Wenger was saying about Emirates and all of the Arsenal board and that we're going, that when we go to the Emirates, and you know what? They only challenge for a league 2 years in a row. So just because you go into a big building or a big stadium don't mean nothing. The football ain't guaranteed. And then
but it's easy to do. It's easy to use that example. But what about Man City going from Main Road to the Etihad? What's the difference?
Yeah. And guess what? There was a country called Dubai that bought them. There was a country called Dubai that bought them. You know what Man City were? You know what Man City would be? You know what Man City would be without the blood doping and the cheating and everything else that went on? Listen, they not only have the money, they have to cheat. They didn't just have the money, they had to cheat on top of that.
Nuradin, with the greatest respect, Nuradin, with the greatest respect, Nuradin, with the greatest respect,
give it a rest. Man City were going yo-yo. Man City were like a Bournemouth. Man City were like a Bournemouth, bro.
With the greatest respect,
to struggle at the bottom of the league, to getting relegated and coming back up again. So that's what your example is. Terrible, because Man City were yo-yo football club, bro. That's what they were, yo-yo FC. Before the guy from Thailand, the king, whatever, the prime minister of Thailand, had to come in and then bail them out.
Listen, Nuradin, with the greatest respect, you can sit here and slate. Listen, Nuradin,
I know the history in real time, bro.
You can sit here and slate Man City. Nuradin,
you can sit here. I know the history were too well, bro. You can't
Nuradin.
Listen, let me hear Traps. Nuradin, let me hear Traps.
Nuradin, you can sit.
Nuradin, help him out, bro. He's drowning, bro. He's drowning. Trust me, help him out.
I'm not drowning, man. He's drowning.
He's drowning. You're drowning.
I'm not drowning because the reason why I'm not drowning is because if you go to Saeed clips here, there's a picture of me, Rance, and Saeed. There's a clip of you wanting your club to do exactly what you're just cussing out. So what you're saying is irrelevant. I mean, you wanted your club to cheat and be like Man City. Now you want to slate Man City. I'm just telling you now. I don't.
Let me just say this. I'm drowning. Listen, let me just say this. Let me just say this. People bend the rules, yeah? People bend the rules. Manchester United have done some things to do. Do you think every football club follows the rules, like the rules the way they are?
Here we go. Double back in.
Cheating on an industrial scale, mate.
Not doing this.
Manchester City were blood doping, mate. Industrial scale, mate. 115 charges, mate. Never seen. Do you think Manchester United can put certain things?
They're not.
Do you think every football club did it?
Nuradin.
Homeless footballer, are you taking the piss?
Nuradin.
Fergie was employing his sons. Like, you taking the piss? Do you think everybody was doing it? Was the muddled way to be? Nah, mate. What you're talking about?
Listen, no one's saying.
What you're talking about is waffling.
No. You're missing the point. The point is what I'm saying to you is all I said to you is that Man City moved from
and they were still shit.
One at a time.
They were still shit. Don't give me that.
Traps, close this off because I'm going to try and move on.
A big stadium does not equal that you're going to be successful. Never, mate.
Well,
Traps, say your last bit. Say your last bit, then we'll move on.
Look, like I said, yeah. West Ham, they moved their stadium. They've won the trophy. Yeah, but that's their level. We're gonna hear that that's their level. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, cool. But all I'm saying to you is that my thing wasn't about Man City and triggering you to say Man City and give us the whole spiel about them cheating and whatnot when you said you wanted your club to do the same thing and there's receipts to do it. What I'm saying to you is that when you move places, the point I was trying to make out about the whole moving places, when you move like when they move from Main Road to thingy, it doesn't represent a demise, it doesn't represent an end of things, it represents a new beginning. That was the point I was trying to make. I don't know all about this extra stuff, but at the same time, these man there, I remember saying, I said, say it. I want to hear you lot say it. They said it. So I don't know why we're cooking Man City right now.
Okay. And let's move on. I want to move on to. Hold on.
You said you wanted your team to cheat.
No.
Listen. We're gonna be here
you
all
and
day.
Musa.
We're gonna be here all day. Listen.
I
Let me
I was there.
Lord, we need to move on. Lord, we need
You
to
can
move
get
on,
the
please.
clip up and put it in context, right? Having banter and saying we should have done this, and me advocating seriously for this is a different matter, man.
Yeah.
And anybody can clip anybody. But at the end of the day, traps. I've only seen you when your overlord Jim Glazer came out, bro. That's all I'm saying to you. So at the end of the day, I hope you're eating good. I hope you're getting more than a buck or chicken, bro. You know what I mean? I hope you're getting more than a buck.
Nah, it's getting fruit.
You know what I mean?
Man said it like he's a Lannister, you know.
Well,
No,
but
man got given the kingdom.
Listen.
Yeah, but you know, no, hold on 1 second. One second, Saeed. This is all great and that, but let's not forget this year. Remember, Ibrahimovic told man that man had to pay for juice and all them things there. He told that's years ago, you know. Why is no one bothered about it then? Like, why?
Of course, it was embarrassing. I talked about it and I said it was embarrassing.
Yeah, but so is it fair to say that these things have been going on before the Glazer, Ineos showed up at the door? Is that fair to say that?
Yeah, Ineos came in and carried it on.
So if you want to sit down,
carried it on. Ineos came and carried it on. That's the problem. My point is this, yeah. Ineos came and carried on.
You know what?
Ineos were no change.
You know what? Yeah, let's go back to the root.
Yeah, minus 10, mate.
Let's go back to the root of the problem. Yeah, let's go to the root of the problem, because the conversation you're really not ready for is Alex Ferguson. He's the main culprit, isn't he? Really?
Listen,
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
He is.
Wow.
Yes, he is.
You go down there. You go down there, Trap.
Yes, he is.
Taking it there. He's taking it there.
No, let's not.
Do you know the history? Do you know the history, Trap? Do you know the history? Do you know the history?
What did he fall out? What did he fall out over the
horse? Yeah. McManus. That's what they were called.
So he fell out
McManus and McMahon.
So he fell out with the owner. So the manager fell out with the owners for the horse, and next thing you know,
Yeah.
in
Rock
control.
of Gibraltar.
So it's his fault. It's his fault. But
No,
because
it's not.
he won 13 Premier League
It's many
titles,
factors.
5 FA Cups,
It's many factors.
2 Champions Leagues.
Okay,
That's all
guys.
good.
He said it.
We're gonna move on.
If you want to stop doing
I'll move on. I've got to give the context quickly.
We're not giving the context. We're moving on.
Let me just give
The chat said Nuradin talk.
We gotta move on.
Do something. Manchester United were going to be taken over by Murdoch.
Nuradin.
We can be here all day.
Was one of the
Nuradin. I want to meet everyone. Everyone.
The chat said Nuradin talk.
Listen.
Saeed, you're losing the dressing room again.
Jim the Lord, Ineos, came out and started moving like a senile old man, mate. Started shaking. Well, Gary.
Listen, we need to talk about
Gary.